Harrison.
The historian, how are you today, sir?
I'm well, sir. There's a little film out there I'd like to talk to you about. It's called Star Wars. Have you heard of this movie?
Star Wars. Yes, isn't that the one with Captain Kirk and the Klingons and the funny pointed-eared people who do this all day? Or is that Babylon 5 I'm thinking of? Probably the geeks of the world are going to unite and just line me up against the wall for treason.
How could you forget about Dumbledore, sir? How dare you? No, I was talking to a friend earlier. He's a little bit older than me, and he actually remembers seeing Star Wars, the original Star Wars, in the theater.
What I would give to trade places with that man.
I know, right? So I got to thinking, and I realized I don't have a memory of not knowing who Darth Vader is. I don't have like, these have been a part of my life since I have been conscious. I know Darth Vader, Luke Skywalker, all these people. I can't imagine, like, you see the promotional material for this movie come out, and you're like, who's that weird, Nazi general in the gas mask? What's this guy all about? Star Wars, my whole point, and to a degree also 2001: A Space Odyssey before that, Blade Runner a little bit later, completely changed movie sci-fi.
Indeed it did.
Before that, it was, a lot of people talking. The space race was happening. Obviously, people were really excited about that.
In sci-fi movies, it's always stock footage or basically your stereotypical rocket, space aliens with gigantic brains bulging out of their bulging eyes.
Yes, exactly. Every hick in Kentucky thought that they were seeing aliens. Really, they were just drunk and saw a barn owl. But people were really excited about this stuff. So it all kind of had that sort of like space age character to it. They were kind of low budget, really silly effects. Lots of people talking, maybe one or two big set pieces that kind of take up most of the movie's budget. And then, of course, comes later, Star Wars, 2001, Blade Runner, changes everything. Suddenly it's this great, big, serious, important genre, I would suggest. Before that, not the case. So anyway, that brings us to today's film. In keeping with our last movie, sounds like it was filled in on a Mad Libs. Noun, verbs, the noun, or noun and the nouns. What can you tell us, sir, about Teenagers from Outer Space?
Teenagers from Outer Space from 1959. Good night. What can I say about this movie? But the title says it all. The title says it all, my friend. It's some 1950s Hollywood producer deciding, all right, we know teenagers, but now imagine them from outer space. You think that stereotypical teenagers from 1950s are bad. These ones are worse because they're from outer space. And of course, I'm fairly certain that almost all of these teenagers are going to be portrayed by guys in their 20s or maybe even early 30s by this point.
Oh God, I can't wait. I mean, people look older back then anyway. Yeah, the guy's going to look 45. And maybe he is 45. Who knows? But something we did a little bit with our last film, Santa Claus Conquers the Martians, was we sort of questioned who this is for necessarily. Why is there some good rationale for making this? I don't think it's that complicated with this one. It's teenagers movies. People were obsessed with aliens at the time.
Just a good old-fashioned B movie. Just grab your popcorn, turn your brain off, and just enjoy.
And yeah, exactly. Yeah, take your girl to the drive-in and have a chocolate shake after and whatever. In the 50s, I don't know. Go to the sock hop.
I've only ever been to a drive-in theater once in my life, and it was pretty cool, actually.
I'm very jealous. I've never been to a drive-in. I watched Jaws on a boat. Like, we were all on the beach, and it was on a boat kind of going back and forth in front of us.
I thought you said you would watch Jaws on a boat.
No, I wasn't on a boat. Yeah.
I'm too much of a coward to do that. I've never seen Jaws, never will. I'm too much of a coward. I like swimming.
Yeah, no, I don't blame you. I've actually gotten like a shark phobia in pools because of that movie. Like, it makes no sense. You're in a swimming pool and you just imagine, Jaws' face coming at you.
Yeah, indeed. Anyway, so Teenagers from Outer Space. I've never actually seen this movie. I've seen little snippets and bits and pieces. I have no idea what the plot is going to be about. Any predictions, suggestions? I was calling it almost every time with Santa Claus Conquers the Martians last time around.
We should have kept score. You would have done very, very well with that one.
Indeed. That should be a new thing for our score. We're just going to have a scoring system right here.
Yes, exactly. Predictions. Generally, I'm going to say, we've already said a few of them. The teenagers are going to look like they're in their 30s. There's going to be a lot of talking, and the effect scenes will be few and far between. Well, okay, here's another one. It's going to be kind of a stealthy, like, anti-communism, like the teenagers are going to, like, blend in, kind of like people were scared of, like, communists doing back then. So that's my main one, is that's going to be the the thrust of it. It's all going to be this sort of like, oh, the teenagers look just like us. And really, that's great because then you don't have to pay for makeup or effects. But that's also like, oh, the commies are among you kind of thing. There's my predictions. What have you got, sir?
So you think it's going to be an anti-communist thing? Well, my prediction is going to be that there's going to be there will be ray guns. In a 1950s sci-fi movie, there has to be a ray gun somewhere, used at least once. At least one person will be disintegrated by this ray gun. And my next prediction, which is kind of apropos, it's there will be a lot of stock footage used in some kind of like, here is the aliens, here's the alien menace, and here's stock footage of the thing that's almost virtually identical to it, but is regular, and we're going to have a little, what's the word? Not TED Talk, class?
Yeah, a little lecture or something. Yeah, yeah, I like that one. It'll be stock footage of like planes scrambling, and that's when it's actually in motion, and then the actors getting on it. It'll be like a little cardboard set on the ground.
Indeed. And my other predictions: teenagers from outer space. My prediction is that there's going to be some kind of a love story between a teenager from Earth, and a teenager from outer space.
Ooh, and that's why they don't go through with their plan.
And look, this is the 1950s. That kind of sappy romance was in the norm for this kind of stuff. So that's my prediction, sir. Oh, also, there's going to be an invasion plot because aliens, 1950s. There has to be an invasion plot.
Oh, you have to.
You know, my working theory is to why aliens haven't come by us, haven't come and made contact with us already, is because all of the stuff, all of our old alien invasion movies that we have put on the internet, we're constantly blasting them out. And we're basically saying, look at us, we are Earth. Look at all the alien invasions that we have overcome and all of the alien races that we have destroyed. Come at me, bro.
I like it. And I want them to remake Galaxy Quest, except instead of seeing like the Star Trek, they see like 1950s, like with those dumb, like weird flying saucer ships. I think that'd be, yeah. Tor from Santa Claus and the Martians. Yeah.
I was very disappointed with that robot. I was kind of hoping for a little bit more. He's just a guy in a suit. Anyway.
Guy in a terrible Halloween costume.
Anyways.
Well, I have one more. This will be the tiebreaker prediction. Is the aliens or the teenagers from outer space, is their plot, is their motivation going to be clear and make sense? Or is it just going to be, we want to kill everyone because?
Who knows? I mean, most alien invasion movies from this time frame is more like, we are men from Mars, take us to your leader. We are now your conquerors. Look at our ray guns. Don't question our motivations. We're just here to kill you. We are the other. We are the bad guys. We're here to get slocked by some Campbell-jawed 1950s Superman heroes stereotype.
All right, that's fair. So on the question of, what do the aliens want? Are we going to be able to know that? I'm going to say no. But
well, I'll have to say yes because that's the only option left to me. But okay.
Indeed. That observatory, I am 99% sure is in Los Angeles.
Huh. Oh, this is the colorized version. The little bits and pieces that I have seen of this movie, they were black and white.
I did see it was colorized. Yeah, I haven't seen the other.
I'm sorry.
Is that Lennon?
I was about to say the same thing.
No doubt a comet or a meteor. No, it seemed to be a drill-shaped thing, revolving. No, it must have been my imagination, but it makes me realize how desperately alone the Earth is. Hanging in space like a speck of food floating in the ocean.
We're not even 45 seconds in yet, and we're already having existential questions about humanity and the Earth.
Oh, come now. Time will tell, Dr. Mason.
It's supposed to be. Is it
wait.
Lenin or Trotsky this guy looks like?
Oh, didn't Trotsky just have the stash? Am I crazy? Oh, that's a decent effect. I'm already impressed. Is it this big? Am I crazy?
I'm not sure.
Like, was that supposed to be an effective looking mini? Because, like, the landscape made it look like it was tiny.
I think it's regular size.
Oh.
Teenagers from outer space. With a title like that, we can't afford not to react to it.
No, absolutely not. Horst Earhart. Certainly be looking up his filmography later.
Right, this is the ultimate morality test. What will the teenagers from outer space do with the dog? If they kill it, they are evil. If they do nothing, they're just people.
Right, it's a good litmus test.
And
Okay.
no!
Whoa!
Not the puppy! Not
Holy
the puppy!
cow!
They just kill the puppy. This one dies. This
God
man must die before the
damn.
end of the movie.
Ultimate villain move. Holy shit.
He looks like he's in his 30s.
Called that one.
That one, at least, he looks like he's definitely past 18. And there was a ray gun too.
Yeah. God dang, so far so good.
So far, I'm 3 for 3?
That's that, yeah. What a teenager, oh my god.
Yeah. And the footage can't decide whether or not it wants to be color or black and white.
Or what it wants to focus on.
Yeah. This guy looks to be, what, 35 years old?
Yeah, that's about right. Where do they buy their luggage, these teenagers from outer space?
The space, Hudson Bay?
Just literally just went to Sears for their props. That's great.
And this guy does look like he's a teenager, or at the very least, in late 20s.
Yeah, I'd buy mid-20s for this guy. Maybe teenager. That's believable.
So, this ray gun disintegrates all the flesh but leaves the bones behind.
They're collecting specimens. Is that true?
I don't know.
Multi-channel mixer.
Report preliminary findings.
Thor reporting. 42 saturation degrees and 96 volumes. Intermediate fluctuation in Marfan content.
Derek reporting. Tridex mixer components ratio exceeding 7 to 1.4.
Moral reporting.
So I think that was just a sound mixer, and they didn't bother covering the logo on it. That's fantastic.
Saw reporting. Uneven cartoid levels intersect planes below 0.03. Surface readings register above minimum requirements. Morrow, go below and bring up the young Gargan specimen. Now the decision depends on its reactions.
Wait, Captain. I have found evidence of intelligent beings on this planet.
Of what concern are foreign beings?
Of none to you, Thor.
Thor? The God of Thunder is involved in this movie?
When you destroyed this small creature. So brave.
Oh, this is gonna be the guy that gets the love story.
Insect.
But it had life. And that life you had to take to satisfy your endless hunger for killing.
Silence, both of you. Proceed, bring the Gargan.
That will not be necessary, Captain.
Escalated rather quickly.
Holy cow.
Conditions here will be reported as unsatisfactory, as they were on the other planets we have charted.
By what authority?
You will prepare for takeoff. The ship will leave this planet immediately.
According to our code of
You
operations.
may forget the code of operations, Captain. Only civilized beings could have made the inscription on this metal piece. We shall not have the thousands.
They didn't
of
see the
stars
cities when they were
destructed
coming
to
in?
destroy them.
You have concern for foreign beings over our mission to locate grazing land for our Gargan herds?
So that's it.
Recall.
That's their motivation. They're trying to find grass,
Our
like,
people.
grazing lands.
Okay,
Parts of a
yeah.
machine. We don't know our fathers or
Fair
mothers
play to
were
you,
raised in
screenwriter.
cubicles. The
Yeah.
sick and the old are put to death.
It is the one and only way to maintain the supreme race. Have you forgotten that?
Our people have forgotten.
Frame race?
They have been made to forget. For
There's
Are these space
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 Nazis?
Nazis?
I have learned how
Space teenage Nazis from outer space. No, that's a movie.
brothers and
That's-
sisters.
So wait, he said something about the inscriptions on the dog tag, but their little device literally said the words multi-channel mixer on
I
it.
have read.
Just-
I have read from this book. I
Just saying.
discovered it and kept it hidden. Somehow it survived the flames of the Annihilators when our people were turned into mechanized slaves centuries ago.
When we return to our planet, the High Court may well sentence you to torture and death for this.
Torture!
High Court will
Torch!
judge me after we have
I
accomplished
like that
our
captain.
mission.
That actor rules.
We will find an uninhabited planet to which the herds of Gargans may be shipped, without endangering civilized beings.
Let me see that book. I am interested to see what sways your mind so
The
heavily.
book to him. Toss the book.
It's gonna be a Bible,
You
isn't
may
it?
have it.
Toss the book. Toss the book.
Oh no!
Bring up the Gargan. You were a fool, Derek. This book has poisoned your mind, and you shall suffer for it.
Captain, if the Gargans are shipped here, the inhabitants may destroy them. That possibility alone makes it worthwhile to locate an uninhabited planet.
That book has indeed made you forget many things. We are the supreme race. We have the supreme weapons. Keep him under guard.
Come on, Führer.
Laura. I will study the reactions of the young Gargan.
You can't see my goose making on my table. Probably shouldn't do that. YouTube, do not strike us down for that. It was only a joke, I swear.
Before the High Court has you executed, you should be made to watch what happens when we return here with the Gargans. By the elements
Besides,
of
we already have
will
space
go
Nazis,
millions
the
of times their
First Order or
original
whatever they
size.
are in the new Star Wars
Less
movies.
time than it takes for the sun to rise and fall.
It thrives, Captain.
Sir.
Already I can feel it has grown heavier.
We shall return to our base and lead the transport ships.
It's a lobster.
Soon this planet will be covered with full-grown Gargans. A safe distance from our planet, yet their meat will be available to us for the harvesting. Repack the instruments. I shall radio back the news of our success.
Captain! Captain, something has gone wrong. Look here.
What? What has happened?
I do not know. It suddenly fell limp, and now does not move.
Assemble the TRSs, hook in the gas grading instruments. Be quick!
They doing?
The atmosphere here tested above minimum, but the Gargan species cannot live due to excessive nitrogenic gas compounds emitted in our preliminary diagnosis.
Then this planet will be reported as unsuitable?
Repack the instruments and prepare for takeoff. We will continue our search in another solar system. And when we return to our home base, you will be presented to the High Court with the evidence against you. Thor, Saul, bind the prisoner and prepare him for the isolation chamber. I will make contact with base.
So his whole mutiny was for nothing?
Essentially.
That's great. So we're not going to get giant lobsters on Earth?
Apparently not.
Kinda
Is this
bums
okay?
me out.
Is this thing a TARDIS? It's bigger on the inside. Are these guys Time Lords? If I see Matt Smith anywhere,
Right.
Expedition
Dude kind of looks like him a little bit.
Expedition
Got that weird
06
strong
base.
jaw
Got
and
him.
odd nose.
I will get the
Yeah.
straps. Lie down. Put your hands behind you.
gonna run, isn't he? You know, for being the supposedly superior race, you're not exactly that smart, are you?
Your orders are complete.
They can't put away their gear.
How did he get free?
Incredible.
He escaped from Saul. I could have stopped him.
Derek is to be brought back alive. He is the son of our leader.
Oh,
Derek,
okay.
I reported his actions and was...
Luke, I am your father.
All right.
He told me this. He said Derek does not know.
As the son of our leader, the High Court will pardon him.
He will be pardoned.
That editing was so great. He laid down like a full 5 seconds before the guy shot at him.
The Gargan, it is not dead.
It's all alive. Looks like we will get giant lobsters after all.
Nice.
Flourishes. The excessive nitrogenic gas compound shocked its system. Now it thrives on the very same compound.
This planet is suitable.
Completely. I must resume radio vision.
Radio vision?
Morrow, Saul, secure the Gargan.
Come on, they had TV by this time, didn't they?
Yes, absolutely.
Oh, I know that cave. It's a rather famous cave, isn't it?
Isn't it?
I think so. I think that's the cave that every sci-fi movie and their mother uses.
Gargan is expected to grow. What will prevent it from tearing
Was
loose
it?
the leg bands and
It
escape?
wasn't in Mandalorian, was it?
We shall be back before that.
I don't think so.
Oh, not where they're trying to kill a giant worm?
We will leave
No, that was a different one.
Yeah, okay.
Imagine thousands of beasts like that, millions of times enlarged, roaming over this planet.
Millions of times enlarged?
From the air, so there will be no.
Just how big is this lobster gonna get?
Let us be quick. I do not like to look upon it.
Square cube law, boys.
Now that you report the planet is suitable for our purposes, you are to return here immediately and prepare to lead the transport ships there. Derek's escape could now mean difficulty in our operation should he communicate in any way with the inhabitants, inferior though they may be.
If we are to return now, how can he be stopped?
Leave your best man to find Derek and inform him he is my son. I will join you on the return trip to meet him there.
He may be stubborn. He has already threatened our lives.
If that becomes the case, he must be destroyed. And any beings with whom he might communicate, they must be destroyed. Your orders are complete.
I shall send my best man.
I heard the orders, Captain. Let me find Derek.
You will wait until the sky is light enough to begin the search. We will leave now and return here to meet you when we bring the Gargans. Do not fail, Thor.
I shall not fail.
In 1950 suburbia.
Yeah. What? Some awkward editing. When did he get to the park?
I don't know.
Can I help you, sir?
Yes, Would you tell me the meaning of the inscription on this metal piece?
It's the same language as we're on your own instruments. God damn it, that's bothering me.
That's just
Again, 1950s, man.
Yeah.
They couldn't be bothered to squiggle some weird lines on it.
Piece of electrical tape. Solved.
No, I'm sorry. I was just trying to make out what kind of clothes that guy was wearing.
What?
Looks like some kind of.
He's wearing a tracksuit.
Wonder where he's from.
Could be from Mars for all I care. Hurry up that boy, will ya? I haven't got all day.
Ah, irony. Some funny fish out of water stuff here for sure.
Copy. in. I'll give you a lift. Never saw a uniform like that before. What brings you here?
I am searching for someone.
Maybe I can help you. Know a lot of folks around these parts.
I am searching for someone you could not know.
Really wish they gave him antennas, just for the heck of it.
I know. Well, they gotta blend in.
I put Sparky's breakfast out 20 minutes ago, Grandpa, and it's still here.
Oh,
Oh no,
Sparky's bones.
Sparky's dead.
Love story. Called it.
Come and see our
Oh,
room.
I'm 4 for 4.
Yeah, you're killing
I
it.
fell to see the room for rent, Grandpa. You show it to him, will you? Joe'll be by for me in a minute. We're going swimming at Alice's, and I haven't even changed yet.
This movie is nothing but talking exposition.
Yeah.
Very trusting people.
Get in my car. Come in my house.
The 50s were a different time, my dude.
Indeed.
We would not last long back then.
Or everyone would be so naive, we would just like
Derek.
take everything and become kings.
Derek.
No, we'd only do that with the Roman Empire with our AK.
Right.
Wait,
He's married.
no, wait, that was medieval time.
Your
Yeah.
brother? You knew your brother?
Did I know my brother? That's a strange question to ask. Grandpa raised us both since we were kids after Mom and Dad died.
I'm sorry, it's just that I never knew any brothers or sisters.
Your mother and father decided to play it smart and avoid a lot of squabbles around the house.
Oh, Grandpa.
I never knew my mother or father.
Aw.
Well, let's take a look at the room.
Well, anyway.
You're welcome to stay.
Don't want to hear your old tragic life story.
Hey, I thought you were getting ready to go swimming.
No, that can wait. Right in here, Derek. I hope you'll like the view. There are plenty of windows.
What's the matter? You act like you've never seen the inside of an automobile before.
What is this?
The gear shift. Where have you been all your life?
The gear shift. Tell me what it is for.
Now look, mister.
Shifting
I
gears.
didn't offer you a ride to give no driving lesson.
Tell me.
Sure. I didn't mean anything. Here's the clutch. When I push it in, I change gears. Low, second, and high.
And to halt the vehicle?
When I want to stop, I press the brake. Right here.
And this?
The starter and ignition switch.
And the fuel, what does it use?
Are you kidding? Gasoline, of course. Here's the gas pedal right here.
Is he gonna take his car now that you taught him how to use it?
I imagine so, but come on, these guys should know. These are the supposedly superior race. You've never seen an engine before? Never in your history?
Lord.
Oh, brother.
Needed a dog tag. Didn't see the billions of creatures that looked exactly like him.
Very far away.
He did, huh?
You know,
Maybe he doesn't like
it always-
about where he's from.
what's the word I'm looking for?
For the looks of his outfit.
For these supposedly superior races, they're so baffled by mundane things.
Oh, Grandpa. If he just got into town...
Had to land to realize there was nitrogen in the atmosphere.
Well, what do you say, young man? What do you think of the room?
You will let me live here with you?
Well, sure.
Ooh, he hasn't learned about rents yet.
That's why you came.
Oh, you sweet, sweet summer child. That's gonna smack you in the face.
Exactly.
He's like, this place is awesome.
Talking to Grandpa.
This place is awesome. Nowadays, you could probably go for $3,000 a night.
Yeah, right.
At least up here in Canada.
Oh, God.
Right. Oh, brother, the housing market up here is murderous,
No
to say
different.
at least.
No different for sure.
Yeah. I mean, I'm 29 years old and I still live with my parents because I can't afford to live anywhere else.
Yeah, it's fairly common these days, I think.
Yeah.
The phone to have your bags brought over.
My bags? I have nothing else.
Just all I have is this
We were
tracksuit.
not allowed to. I mean, my uniform is all I have.
Why does it have pockets? What's in there?
More than that.
No uniform has pockets. At least no. At least if he's in the Marine Corps, they don't allow him to have pockets apparently.
Oh,
Sure.
you know that.
Oh, God.
At least around this time period. I'm not sure what.
Yeah.
Whatever you like.
Did you say, "Oh, golly"?
I'll be right back.
No one ever said that.
Joe. Hi, Gramp.
Only in
I'm
movies.
afraid I can't make the swimming date. Not till later, anyway.
Got a sudden assignment for the paper.
Oh, gosh, what now, Joe?
I have a list of folks to interview. Say they saw a new flying saucer last night.
That sounds like it might take you all day.
I hope.
Hang on, was that opening scene supposed to be at night?
Okay, Joe.
Oh my god. That's funny.
I guess a reporter's life can be pretty hectic. You never know when a news story will break.
I was just thinking. Maybe Derek would like to go swimming if you let us borrow the car.
You just met the guy. You literally just met him like 5 minutes ago.
No, Alice. I won't be able to keep them apart.
Shows up in a tracksuit with nothing. Doesn't understand the concept of knowing siblings.
The 50s were a weird time, my friend.
Couple of
Are we sure that these guys weren't taking LSD? I mean, I know in the 60s one they were taking LSD because it was the 60s, but this is the 50s.
Right.
Although this was 1959.
Convention or something?
What?
So who
What
knows?
clothes you wearing? I talked to a guy this morning who was wearing the same kind of outfit.
Maybe the guy you're looking for, huh?
You spoke to him? What did he tell you? Where did he go?
Hey,
Calm down, boy.
Hey, take your hands off me.
You will tell me what he said to you.
Oh, why should I? Hey, who do you think you are, anyway?
Answer me, or I destroy you.
It,
He came here with a dog tag. Wanted to know about the address, and I told him how to find it.
Where? Where did you send him?
It was an address on Willow Crest Drive. 1243, I think.
Tell me how to get there.
Just drive down there about 3 blocks. That's Willow Crest. 1243. It's only a few doors up.
Oh, damn! Toy skeleton.
I can see the nuts and bolts holding it together.
Right.
Brake on so hard, Derek. That is, unless you want us to go through the windshield every time.
I have never piloted a vehicle like this before.
Is he wearing a?
This time, pull in there. That's Alice's house.
Is he wearing a suit?
He certainly is.
He's gone native. He's on Earth for 1 hour and he's already gone native.
Oh, much better.
Wait, Betty.
Great swimming clothes.
What is it?
When I came to your place, it was because of...
Yes.
I had just arrived here. I did not know where else to go, but everything was so
good.
strange to me.
You're gonna tell him about the dog.
I'm glad you came.
Uh-oh.
So's Grandpa. Without any family or friends, you wouldn't like it at a hotel or any place like that. Come on. I hope Alice can dig up some swim trunks for you.
Hi there. Who's the stranger?
Joe couldn't make it, Alice. I talked Derek into coming along. Derek, this is Alice.
Derek. Hey, I like that. Come on in, the water's fine.
Boy, for a 1950s movie, that's very what's the word I'm looking for?
Forward?
Wear a pair of my father's.
Risque?
Yeah,
Is that what
yeah.
I'm looking for?
We have the whole place to ourselves.
Where are the trunks, Alice?
Hanging up right over there.
They look a little large for you, Derek.
Or maybe you better put them on with some clothespins, too, just in case.
I guess it's safe to try them on anyway. Over there at the bathhouse. What was that?
Don't worry, I'll get it.
That is what I wanted to tell you about.
The dog tag.
The reason I came to your place when I did not know where else to go.
Heck, I thought it was a 50-cent piece at least.
Why, that looks like... Who it is? It's Sparky's. Sparky's dog tag. Where on earth did you find it?
When I first arrived, I was with some others. One of them destroyed a small creature. Later, I found that among the remains.
You mean
The dog.
somebody killed Sparky? Oh, no, Derek, it can't be true. Why would anyone want to kill Sparky?
Because he's pure evil in terms of cinema law. Kill a puppy or kick a puppy or kill a dog, you're evil.
Literally, yeah, you're the worst.
Mm-hmm.
We instantly know.
Or kitten puppies, small children.
Right.
They're a dead man
I'll get
walking.
dressed and come with you.
No, Alice, please. You stay here. We'll see you later.
Oh, don't kill the old man. Please don't kill the old man. I like him.
Yeah, no way.
Well, so Derek didn't come into town alone. If you're looking for him, he isn't here now. He and Betty, that's my granddaughter, they went over to the Woodwards. Why don't you go on over there? No doubt they'd be glad to have you joined in the fun.
Yes. How do I go there?
Oh, he's learning. He's being more subtle.
Down the street about 3 miles, just before you get to the park.
Grabbing them by their shirt doesn't result in information.
Mm-hmm.
Where are you fellas from, anyway? Don't believe I've seen uniforms like yours before. Military secret.
From NASA. Oh, wait, no, NASA doesn't exist yet. We're from the aerospace, nautical, whatever.
Don't let me keep you. You're probably anxious to see him.
What? He's taking her out there?
Where is he, Derek?
The skeleton, didn't you see it?
You don't mean those old bones. You can see they've been here for a very long time.
No. It was among these remains that I found the metal inscription.
This couldn't be Sparky. I know. He must have been here and his collar tag fell off, that's all.
You are not familiar with the focusing disintegrator ray?
The what?
It projects an isolated beam which separates the molecules of living material in chain reaction. All but the solids, the skeletal braces.
Horrible. And you mean Sparky? But...
Over there is what happened when the same beam was aimed at me. It missed and...
The tree.
What is left.
Didn't obliterate the tree?
You've got to
Because it's
explain.
solid, I guess?
Solid?
Yeah.
Why were they doing this? Where were they from? How did you?
Betty, tell me, what is the most advanced form of transportation that you know?
What do you mean? What's that got to do with it?
Please, tell me, Betty.
Airplanes. Jet airplanes, I guess. Why?
And where do they go? From where to where?
To anywhere in the world.
And that's all?
Where else is there to go?
I should not have brought you here.
Is it about a myth?
He's slowly realizing they don't have space travel.
Yeah.
And then they turned against you?
It is something like that. I guess I should try to find someone I can explain it to.
Maybe Professor Simpson at the college. He's head of the science department. He will...
Of course, there's going to be a professor or scientist involved.
Of course. It's going to be Mr. Lennon, I bet. Or maybe that was just a
When you learn where
independent
I'm from,
scene.
well, you may not understand, but I hope it will not make any difference between us, because
I don't care where you're from.
You've known... Good night, all.
I don't understand all this.
Their relationships go fast back then.
Live fast, yeah.
But we've never been apart.
I mean, to his credit, she's not a bad-looking girl.
Sure.
let us go to the professor you speak of.
We have to pass the house first so I can change.
That's the cave.
What was that? Did you hear
It does look familiar.
No. Only the wind. What sort of sound?
Nothing. Imagination alone. Come, let us be on our way.
The Gargan. Oh man, the color's going schizophrenic.
Well, hello.
Another one.
What can I do for you?
You are alone.
Good.
Lady, calm down.
Where are the others?
Horny Alice is a great
Why
character.
do you want
Just
to know that?
Tell me where they are.
Well, this being a 50s movie, it's not going to end well for her, I can just tell.
right.
Left here. They're gone.
Where did they
We're
go?
gonna come back. Her skeleton's just floating in the
Better
pool.
Get out of here before I call the police.
You will call no one. You will do as I say.
That's what you think, mister.
It's a swim away.
I think he called it.
You will call no one.
Yes.
Oh. Boiled the water.
Dang, that was a pretty good effect, actually. Not bad. That was it for Hordialis.
And is sleeping on the couch with a newspaper in front of him.
Of course.
Grandpa was asleep, so I left a note so he'll know where we went. If I know Grandpa, we'll be back before he even wakes up.
Not if the phone rings.
Hello.
Hello, Gramps. This is Joe. Betty there?
No, she and Derek went on over to the Woodward's pool. You could probably reach her over there.
Derek? Who's Derek?
Oh, you haven't met him yet, have you? He rented Bud's old room this morning. Seems like a nice fellow.
Oh? Well, the reason I called, I wanted to tell Betty I stumbled onto a double murder story that may keep me longer, but, well, after I get the story into the paper, I'll go on over to Alice's and see her there.
A double murder, Joe? When was it? Where?
We're not sure yet, Gramps. There's only a couple of skeletons. We'll know more when the coroner gets here. Well, gotta get busy now, Gramps. I'll talk to you later.
What was the murder weapon?
Joe! By golly, you missed them at the pool, huh? Sure, I'm sorry. Betty left me a note. Now they've gone over to the college to see Professor Simpson.
This guy's gonna be playing catch-up all day, isn't he?
Just missing them over and over.
I did that once with a buddy of mine. We were playing, we played phone tag for a whole day, trying to get in touch with each other.
Oh.
Just kept missing each other's calls and texts.
Office, but he hasn't come in yet.
He was maddening.
Yeah. For sure.
Just around the building.
Mm-hmm.
You may wait here if you like.
No, thank you. We'll wait outside.
Is this the professor that you that has been mentioned?
Good morning, Hilda.
Oh, good morning, Professor Simpson.
Have the aptitude questionnaires come in?
They're probably still in mimeographing. I'll go down and see if they're ready.
Mimeographing? What's that?
God only knows.
That's Professor Simpson's office. The third door down. He's head of the science department.
He's gonna come back and the kids are gonna come back and it's gonna be a skeleton, isn't it?
Well, that looks like Professor Simpson's car right there. He must be somewhere else on campus. We better go back to his office and wait.
Hello? This is Simpson, science department.
Put that down.
What is the meaning of this?
Do as I say.
Who are you?
Where is he? The one who came with information for you.
Who? You are making some mistake.
I am making no mistake. Where did he go? Out there?
I don't know what you're talking about.
You will speak to no one else.
Called it. Why did he leave out the window?
No.
We found his car, so...
Yes, I know. He came in right after you left.
It's got wires on it, you see?
Oh, Derek.
Oh, it's some kind of foolish joke. I'm not going to keep a job where this sort of thing goes on.
I want to believe what I'm thinking isn't true, but
It was a focusing disintegrator.
then whoever killed Sparky... But you said they'd gone.
For some reason, they want to stop me. Somehow we were traced here. I want you to get in your vehicle and go to a place where you will be safe.
You know exactly why they want to stop you.
Grandpa. I left a note for Grandpa. They must have... Oh, Derek!
I will go to your place.
No, they may be waiting for you there. I can call Grandpa.
All these scenes of missed connections and missed identity and phone tag are just enthralling, aren't they?
Again, 50s B movie, what can you do?
Yeah.
You told we were at the college?
Oh, yes, the friend of Derek. Did he find you okay?
He's a murderer. He killed Professor Simpson, Grandpa. He's after Derek, and he's probably on the way back to the house right now.
Murder? But are the police...
Don't argue, Grandpa. Just get out of there. We're going to the City Hall police station right now. Meet us there.
Don't worry about me, Betty. I'll leave right away. Goodbye, honey.
That.
I better call the police and let them know we're coming.
With what weapons are they equipped?
Well, guns. Why?
Guns that emit what?
Bullets?
Projectiles, you imbecile.
Bullets.
Master Ace.
His old invention against...
Hello, operator.
Centuries old?
Hartman, hurry.
Brother, a sword is millennia old and it still works.
Yeah, and still poke a hole in you.
Yeah, still with a club,
right?
For that matter.
Yes, we'll be there right away. Thank you.
Betty, tell me how to go there. I want you to go somewhere else where you will be safe.
We're safer than the City Hall. The police said they're going to have armed guards waiting for us on the front steps. I told them we'd be right there. Let's hurry.
Why would you have to call the police and let them know you're coming? I'm confused.
I don't know.
Halt! What do you want? I spoke to my granddaughter. You're not getting any help from me.
Did they return here? Tell me. I have no reason to harm your granddaughter, but if you do not tell me,
You can kill Derek?
Why should you care about him?
Why shouldn't I? Why do you want to kill him?
Because you met him 2 hours ago.
It is important only that he leave here, that I return him to where he belongs.
And where is that?
From where he escaped. I need not harm anyone if you tell me where he is. If you do not, there will be many deaths. Beginning with you, now.
He's not here. He's in the center of the city.
Where? Take me there. You will pilot the vehicle. Go. Be swift. Alice?
Oh dear.
Betty? Anybody here?
Holy mackerel.
You think the tip might have been a phony, Mac?
Don't think so, Harry. The girl who called seemed to know what she was talking about.
Another call, Mac. Joe Rogers, reporter on the Daily News. He's on the way over. Found another skeleton. Only this time at the bottom of a swimming pool.
The City Hall is just up ahead.
There's no uniformed cops. It's all just
I hope
detectives,
Grandpa's there waiting
guys in
for us
suits.
safe and sound.
Oh.
What are you doing? Be silent. Continue ahead.
I do believe this is Los Angeles.
Believe you're correct, sir.
You stay here in the car. You'll be safe. He's after me, not you.
Do you have the subtitles on your copy?
I haven't got them activated, no.
Oh, okay. They're obviously not by a native English speaker because they're hilariously loosely translated.
Yeah.
Oh, dang, he got him.
If it bleeds, we can kill it.
He must have slipped off that way. Come on.
Stay under cover.
So, some of the cop acting there during the shootout was just great.
Betty, thank the Lord you're safe. I just came from Alice's. There was a skeleton in the pool.
Alice? Oh, no. We came to meet Grandpa. The murderer came in the car with him.
What? But how did you get mixed up in this?
Since he killed Sparky out by the old mine. He's an insane killer, Joe.
And he forced Gramps to drive here? Where is Gramps? Is he okay?
Yes, he's... Well, there he is trying to get across the street.
Is this her brother, her boyfriend, or what is he? What does he do her?
Very unclear. I would hope not boyfriend with
yeah.
how the day with Derek has been developing, I suppose.
And Derek is packing heat.
Yeah.
He's got a Luger. What's he doing with a German gun? This is America.
That was the prop they had.
Blood.
Oh.
Here on the sidewalk. Drops of blood.
Betty, go into the building.
Derek.
Give me the weapon you have, Derek. Slowly. One sudden move and I slay you both.
Derek? Derek, do as he says.
Get in.
I wonder how Donut Operator will break down this police shooting.
You will take me to a man of surgery.
That'd be hilarious if he did.
My flesh.
I don't know. He's probably not interested in it, but if he did like TV depictions of shootings, that'd be pretty good.
Shout out to you, Donut Operator, if you ever see this movie, which I sincerely doubt you ever will. But big fans of your channel.
Yeah. Here.
Yeah, keep up the good work.
That's the way it happened. Next thing I knew, he was trying to fire out the window at Betty and Derek. I swerved the car and...
I love that the reporter character, we won't know if he's a reporter unless he wears that hat and carries a camera around.
And he's got his bangs out like that.
Yeah. Jimmy Olsen.
Well, don't worry, Gramps. You'll get an escort home.
Hey, buddy, the 1930s called. They want their everything back.
Right. Exactly.
What's out there?
I don't know. That's where she said Sparky was killed by the guy.
Sparky, our dog?
The dog's dead?
You didn't tell me about that.
Hey, Mac, over here. Blood spots on the sidewalk.
He's pointing at it with his gun.
That's it. That's how the killer got away. In our car, then Betty and Derek.
Oh, God.
They must have
These
been
guys
kidnapped.
have never held guns before in their lives. They're flagging everyone.
Find them.
Oh, my God.
That's Dr. Brandt there. He looks like he's leaving.
Stop him. Block his path.
That actually looks like they're in a moving car.
I think they were for that one.
Yeah. Probably a fairly difficult
Is this
shot
an
to get.
emergency? I have a house call to make. Office hours don't begin for another hour.
Go inside, all of you.
I say, what is this?
I say, what is this?
We had to bring him here. He wants bullets removed.
I see. I'm afraid I cannot be of any help. You will need hospital facilities for anything else.
Be silent and get inside. You will remove the pellets here. Now.
Leave these people alone, Thor. Where is our ship? I will take you there.
No, it is gone. Do as I say.
Derek, please. Doctor, you must try.
So they look human on the outside, but do they have like they have the same internal layout? Do they have like their hearts in their sleeves or something, or what's this?
These are the questions, absolutely.
These are the questions, indeed.
Very
I remember watching one episode of Star Trek: Next Generation where Commander Riker was made to look like the natives of this one planet, and he was sent to a hospital because he got hurt, and they started doing the what's it called? Thermostat.
Like that stethoscope?
Yeah. And they said, I can't find his heart. And then they said, I found it. What? In his digestive tract? So apparently that planet's the digestive tract is up here.
Oh my God. Oh God, that close to your mouth? Imagine the heartburn. Gross.
Oh. So this guy is going to hold them at gunpoint while being under surgery.
Oh, dear God.
That's nothing I once heard about a surgeon who actually performed surgery on himself.
Why you have been searching
Away.
for me.
Oh.
Yeah.
It would have been important for you to have
The Gargan are to be raised here. You could not be allowed to run free.
But the specimen reaction was negative.
It was verified positive after you escaped. The captain should have let me kill you when I had a chance.
And why didn't he? I saw him stop you when you fired at me.
Because he just learned that
Oh, they set that up.
you were the son of our leader.
No, Duke. I am your father.
Totally. Yeah, it's that moment. And they set
they
it
got
up.
they got the slug out of his shoulder. And now he is...
Loopy, huh?
Oh, man, he's tripping.
Good luck holding your prisoners there, buddy.
Then if I am not to be killed, why did you fire at me in the city?
Your life or death was put in my hands. A traitor does not deserve to be our next leader.
The only reason you do not fire now is to force attention to your wounds. When that is done,
Proceed.
He got shot twice.
I think they only showed the once, but yeah, evidently.
Antiseptic must be applied to your wounds, and you will need bandages. I'll get them.
It's out already.
Decent score. That creepy little note in the background.
On.
Come back. I'll find you. You cannot get away.
Couldn't take his gun?
See us before we got out of there.
he may yet. Get in. I will take you back to the police.
In his present condition, he cannot remain conscious long. By the time we return with the police, he should be completely helpless.
And so we don't know that for certain. Get moving, guys!
Dudes, he was completely disarmed.
The son of the leader.
I mean, he would have been easy to disarm.
I did not know the things he said. I thought they had gone. I wanted to forget them forever. But now I know. They plan to return.
Dun, dun, dun.
Hey, wait a minute. I'm going with you.
Where?
To the old mine shaft.
How did you hear about that?
The old fellow inside. He's been telling us everything he can think of. Mentioned that's where you were going.
Okay, how...
Mine shaft? Where'd they get that information from?
What? I don't remember anyone mentioning a mine shaft.
My nurse, Miss Moss. She'll be arriving for office hours.
Oh, no. The coincidences, the series of coincidences in this movie.
I know.
I can hear you. I can hear you breathe.
Not,
What?
You cannot escape me. I'll find you. I'll find you. I'll find you. I'll find you.
just pass out already.
What? Oh.
We gonna get another skeleton suddenly appearing, or
They're getting some mileage out of that skeleton. Out of the one that they bought.
two they bought actually?
Was there two on screen?
I think so.
Oh, okay.
Dr. Brandt! Dr. Brandt!
She's already left?
It's just thinking this movie needed another phone call.
course not.
Dr. Brandt's office.
Miss Morse, thank heavens I've reached you. This is Dr. Brandt.
Where are you, Doctor? There's an emergency patient.
Get to the point.
A woman.
Well, I can't.
Listen, Miss Morse. He's a murderer.
He held hostages at gunpoint to force me to remove bullets. We were fortunate in escaping. You must get out of there.
A murderer.
We're sending the police, but if you treated him, he could revive at any moment.
Yes, Doctor. I'll leave him.
He's already revived, hasn't he?
Yeah.
And, yep.
Yeah.
Miss Morse, what is it?
Drop it, I said.
What do you want?
You will help me to escape. Go out. That vehicle. Is that how you arrived?
Yes, that's my car.
Get in. You will take me where I say. If you disobey, you will be killed.
The police are on the way, Dr. Brand. They...
It's no use. I was too late.
He's gone.
They're gone.
Thor has escaped? But how could he? You said he would be helpless, that...
Without
You
me.
idiots left him.
Nurse, she didn't know. She
Oh,
bandaged
right.
him, gave him an injection. He revived.
What? Full steroids?
We've got to tell the police.
New wonder drug that they were talking about in the 50s? LSD?
Right.
I'll tell them what happened.
Don't worry, Derek. Thor will be caught. They're sure to find him eventually.
It is what I know is coming here. The Gargan. They are small when you...
Giant lobster monsters we haven't seen since the beginning.
Oh,
The size of this
there's going to be a
building,
big
no
set
matter
piece.
the
I feel it coming.
I want to see these. What are these giant monsters going to look like? Is it going to be stop motion? Is it going to be false perspective? Is it going to be a bad projection? Or
I'm going to predict a regular-sized lobster wrecking a mini town.
If only there is enough time.
about to find out, I think.
I think you're right.
You know, I don't get this guy. Animals or humans, he just seems to like killing.
There's more to it than that, Joe. There's something behind this, something we don't understand. The weapon he uses, it's unheard of. Blasting flesh right off the bones.
Look at that tree over there. Used it for target practice by the looks of it.
I don't know. Let's take a look in the old cave.
Oh, here we go.
One of the two is about to be eaten, I have a feeling.
You've got to tell me.
It is not far now.
Look, you can't escape. The police will find you.
Possibly they will. But barricaded in the mouth of a cave, with you as hostage and me with this...
How long do you think you can hold out that way?
Long enough. There will not be too long to wait.
Hey, bring your flash bulbs up here. This tunnel is black as pitch.
Okay, I'll be right up.
Team in 3, 2, 1.
Ah! Holy cow! Dude, you are a crappy movie psychic. You I swear to God. What a superpower.
I won't let you kill anyone.
I see you do not value your life. He's getting away. Follow him.
No.
Dare refuse.
He only knocked her out.
By hitting her in the arm, apparently.
Well, women were much more delicate back then, I guess.
That's poor nutrition, I think. Tight girdles, restricting the air.
That's more of an 1800s thing.
Yeah, yeah.
I do believe they're in an actual moving vehicle for these scenes.
I think you're right. There's a little style here. There's a couple, like, really tight shots with, like, handheld camera almost. It's like right there, yeah. Those are pretty cool.
Most likely they were on the bed of a flatbed truck.
Yeah, totally. Yeah. I mean, that's how they did a lot of famous car chase scenes. Yeah. Oh, damn.
The alien Psycho dead? Does it blow up? Oh, it's still going.
Ooh. I'm gonna say he survives.
Are you hurt badly?
I don't think so. Just bruised. Oh, thank heavens it's over. It was like a nightmare.
Is it?
I wish it was over.
Unless we see a body, it ain't over.
All right.
That's horror movie rules.
Some kind of man-eating monster. Poor Mac, the guy I was with. I could hear the thing tearing him apart. He was dead in a few seconds.
Oh,
Are we even gonna get to see it?
what could it have been?
Please, I want to see this monster.
Right.
But whatever it is, I'm afraid the nightmare's just begun.
Killer in accident, captured alive.
Of course.
Son of a bitch, he's alive.
At General Hospital, where he is being treated for minor injuries. Authorities.
Minor injuries? What do they make people out of on this planet he's from? Adamantium?
Still surrounds the disappearance of a man.
Only rolled 10 times.
Said to have been in an abandoned mine shaft outside the city limits. These newsreel shots were made immediately after the city police surrounded the cave and found it completely empty. Evidence in the cave appeared to confirm the report that a monster of some sort had been shackled there, but had somehow attained strength enough to pull itself loose and escape. Groups of armed volunteers have set out in search of the creature, hoping to track it down and destroy it. Meanwhile,
I'm feeling we're gonna need a Sherman tank to kill this. And that's an odd cut. Like, meanwhile.
Yeah. I was thinking that.
Down there, I'm going to find it.
Derek, I just thought. The monster that escaped from the cave. It must have been there at the same time we were. What I can't figure out is, why did it escape when it did? Why not sooner?
It would not have been large enough, but the man it consumed increased its growth rate.
Then, how big would it be now?
There is no telling. You stay here. Keep the door closed.
I have to say, they're following Spielberg's law of not showing the monster until you absolutely have to.
Come on, show us this gargan lobster thing.
Right.
Is it gonna come over the hill? No. Alright, keep your eyes out for a gigantic lobster. And of course, she immediately just... like, semi-safety.
I am so familiar with this part of Southern California. We drove through it every time to get from my hometown to go see my aunt and uncles.
Mm.
It's very...
Never been to California. Never been to the West Coast. Well, no, I lie. I did see the West Coast once when I was in Guatemala, but
right.
Nope.
You make me angry, but I like you very much.
Okay, assuming that 24 hours has passed since this whole debacle began.
Oh God.
Oh brother.
Light from your moon.
One almost wishes it were that easy in real life.
Seriously.
Where are you from, Derek?
Lady, laser guns, giant monsters, strange uniform. Put 2 and 2 together. Come on.
Her reporter friend was investigating a flying saucer. Like, come on.
I did not try to kill you.
I wanted you to figure it out on your own. Now monster's gonna show up just as they're about to kiss, I hope. Come on.
Yes.
That may be 5 for 5. Oh, 6 for 6 now.
We
I've learned not to doubt you, sir.
The only difference is that...
Like I said, I've seen so many of these old movies, I can kind of predict them.
It's like you're writing it as it's happening. It's crazy.
What is it like? Where you're from?
Babies are bred and raised like livestock, parented by the most perfect specimens of our race. If you become ill, you are put to death, as are the old.
Space Nazis. Called it.
You won't be going back ever, will you?
I escaped the Iron Curtain and came to America. I'm never going back.
I shall never,
Right.
never leave it.
They don't kiss on your
Yeah.
world, do they?
Oh, there. He's
Oh, wait,
gotta
he's going
do
for
it.
it.
Yeah. Just took him a second.
Hey, Derek, shouldn't you be worried about getting that laser gun to kill that giant, whatever it was?
Right.
The moon has come from behind the cloud.
You mean this is supposed to be at night?
Derek.
It is colorized, in fairness.
It's so quiet.
Oh, damn. There we go.
Do you not notice that? I mean, I'm sorry, how do you not notice that? The laser doesn't work, it broke. It's out of batteries.
Look at it. It's out of batteries. Nice. I guess horrible puppet held in front of the camera. That's forced perspective, I guess. Ish.
Pitch black?
Yeah.
Why wouldn't the gun work?
It's like a
Yes, that
shadow
is the most
puppet.
terrifying effect I've ever seen, Betty.
You said that thing would keep growing. If it does, what can stop it from wrecking the city? And
I may be able to repair the damaged part of the disintegrator. If I can, we will stop the Gargan and give the Earth a weapon against invasion as well. If only I can get it to work.
Again, Sherman tank will probably solve this problem.
Right. It's not exactly kaiju level yet, eh?
No, not quite.
Only a coyote.
So some of these goobers are gonna get et. Yes! Yes!
Search party attacked by monster.
Incredible.
Grandpa was so exhausted he fell sound asleep with all his clothes on. Do you think you can fix it, Derek?
I have found the damaged part.
Such a little thing. And yet it has the power to destroy as it does.
It is worthless.
Ooh.
Unless I can figure out.
Screenwriter was like, I'm really talking about the A-bomb. Symbolism.
Come into the city, Derek.
We'll come to the city for more food, if nothing else.
The flying saucers are real, he's reading. Wonder if that's a real book.
No. Oh.
This is Johnson at Station 86. Out by the hills, due northeast. There's some kind of a monster. It suddenly bobbed up and seemed to touch the sky. I have not been drinking. No, I'm dead now. It must be behind the hills.
Except for that whole bottle of vodka I just consumed.
Or is that Jack Daniels whiskey? Liquid courage.
Right.
Report that the beast they encountered was many times the size they expected, indicating that the monster has some strange power of rapid growth. An exact description was... We have a bulletin just received. According to a report not yet confirmed, a beast of seemingly gigantic proportions has been sighted lurking in the hills due northeast of town.
Now he's a
City
kaiju.
officials have called for military help. Planes and troops are expected to arrive within the next 2 hours. Meanwhile, citizens should take refuge in places of safety. Cellars, bomb shelters, as directed by civil defense administrators. I repeat.
Shelters? Okay, the 1950s, Cold War.
It's just
Wait,
northeast of town.
it's gonna take 2 hours to scramble planes?
Down to the cellar.
Troops and planes.
There's a giant naval base in San Diego.
I think this is San Francisco, or no, there's even bigger base there, isn't there?
I don't know. My uncle used to work on the one in San Diego. It's massive.
And power in the home.
Still, major city. Where's the police at?
Yeah.
Where's the army at? Where's the National Guard?
Right.
Disintegrator work by hooking it to...
Possibly. If the power were great enough. It's the only chance, so I've got to try it.
I can help, Derek. I'm going with you.
Oh, what's going on?
It's the fakest yawn I've ever seen.
Derek and I are going out to the edge of town.
Oh, what's going on? I just woke up.
And then find proper
All right, buddy.
I can load the car with every tool we have in the garage.
All right, then. Let us go.
Grandpa's so
He's still-
confused.
He's still talking like that.
I think that's
What?
I think that's a famous street in Los Angeles. It's like the steepest street in California or something.
So this is Los Angeles.
I believe so.
Again, where's the army at? Isn't there
Right.
like an army based in Los Angeles?
I'm not sure. Probably. There's an Air Force base like an hour and a half drive north.
And it's gonna take the jets 2 hours to get there? How slow were jets back then?
Right.
Cellar, Gramps, with Betty.
What makes you think Betty's in the cellar? She's out somewhere with Derek again.
Everybody's supposed to take shelter. The monster from the cave, it's approaching the town.
Huh? Then that's where they must have gone. Those crazy kids. Joe, we've got to try and find them.
You mean they... Come on, then, let's go.
I'm thinking this guy's gotta be Betty's brother.
Yeah. Or
It's like dead. Oh, now I want to see a MonsterVerse movie with
hell yeah.
Godzilla going up against that.
Oh, good, another phone call.
This is an emergency. You must connect me with the city electrical generating plant. Hurry.
Generating plant.
Hello? Please listen to me. You must do as I say. The monster is coming towards the town. I'm at North Ridge Road. We have a weapon here that might be able to stop it if we can connect it to the power lines.
Who is this? I'll have to check with...
You have to believe me. There's no time to check with anybody.
I was gonna pull Jurassic Park.
Out there. That looks like them. Derek is climbing down a pole.
And look what's coming. We're not going to make it in time.
Are power lines that thin? You can just clip them with a little tiny pair of like needle nose pliers.
Back in the day, they were, I guess.
Maybe.
Power is ready.
Hello? Turn the power back on.
Okay.
Okay, whatever you say, lady.
It's not enough. It is not enough power.
Can you boost the power any? Please, it's not enough.
I'll try to speed up the generators.
Derek seems to have some kind of weapon, but it's not doing anything.
Two electric cables and isn't dead.
Is there any way to generate more power? We've got to have more.
I can join in more circuits, but it may blow up the line.
Try anything. It's our only chance.
Yes.
Is it? The gigantic lobster is dead. Everyone, grab as much butter as you can get your hands on and get over there quickly.
He did just cook it,
You can
so.
turn the weapon over to the scientists now.
It is too late.
You mean they're coming? Already?
Your people are here for you. I must leave. They will take care of you.
But Derek, you promised. You said...
I know what I must do. You must not interfere.
Betty, thank heavens you're all right. That book has indeed made you forget many things. We are the supreme race. We have the supreme weapons.
Somehow I feel that I've always known you, but we've never been apart.
You are the son of our leader.
You won't be going back ever, will you?
Is he gonna Kazi himself?
He has to go confront his father, perhaps?
It is. The same thing.
But who is he? Where did he come from, anyway?
Someplace none of us has ever heard of before, Joe.
What do you mean?
Clear from another planet. Far out in space.
Hey, wait a minute.
Betty, this is no time to be joking.
I'm not joking.
You just saw a gigantic lobster the size of an apartment building. I think there's aliens involved.
They came in a spaceship of some sort. Whatever those people told you they saw.
How can you be this stupid? And this again, ray guns, giant monsters, UFO sighting. Put the pieces together, people.
It feels like they either wrote it out of order or were just like, okay, in this scene somebody would express skepticism without really thinking through like all the stuff they'd seen already. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. Trying to justify things that don't have a justification.
He must be in the house. There's our car.
Oh, Derek.
He's back in uniform.
Uh-oh.
Hey, what about Thor? Is he still in that hospital?
No, Derek, no.
You are Joe.
He's securely locked up.
I want you to take me somewhere in your vehicle.
What makes you think I will?
You refuse to take me?
That's right. I'm staying right here.
You will do as I say.
Oh, no, Derek, this isn't
Hey, whoa.
Do not interfere, Betty. I beg you. Get in.
Thing's out of juice, ain't it?
Yeah, you had to hook it up to 3 power lines.
Take me to where they are keeping the prisoner.
The killer? He's at General Hospital, but...
Then take me there.
Joe, don't the disintegrator, it won't.
Betty! Trust me, Betty. Trust me.
I've known you for less than 24 hours, but I trust you with every fiber of my being.
She's supposed to think he's gone back to the other side, I suppose.
Grandpa, he promised me something. He promised he would never leave, that he would never go back. I don't believe he wants to break his promise to me. I'm not gonna let him.
What can you do about it, honey?
I think I know where he's going. Out by the old mine. I want to go there. I want to see him once more.
He's hurt you enough, Betty.
Grandpa, please let me go. I must.
Yet. What are you planning to do?
Never mind. Just get out of the car and walk in front of me.
I am making sure there's no evidence, despite the fact that there's a gigantic lobster body, dead body, up in the hills that is currently being devoured by the Army, Navy, Marine Corps, most likely.
Right. Best workday they've ever had.
Do not move. I will take the prisoner. Get their guns. Hand them to me. Now get in.
Worst police officers in all of Los Angeles.
Oh, Lord.
You face the wall. Keep your hands above your heads. I was stupid, Thor. Very stupid. But that is over. We are returning to meet the ships. Together.
Why do you let them live? Kill them.
There is no need. They will be dead soon enough, along with everything else on this planet. Go!
Ships of an alien source are approaching from the sky. Radio contact has been attempted but cannot be established. Instructions are to prepare for an attack by an unknown enemy.
It's the Blitz all over again.
All right.
Only this time it's space Nazis.
What made you think he was coming here?
Because they're coming. Told me they'd be coming. Told me he wouldn't go back with them. That he'd stay. That he wanted to stay.
Betty, let me take you back home.
No, Grandpa, look, here comes Joe's car.
Is this movie the exact plot of Dances with Wolves?
I have no idea.
The guy goes and, like, kind of ingratiates himself with a quote-unquote more primitive
Betty,
beast
Gramps, what are you
group
doing
or whatever.
here? Why do you concern
Falls in
yourself
love.
with them? Destroy them.
I've only seen Dances of Wolves once in my life, and that was like years ago.
What is going to happen?
I stand by that comparison.
You must understand. Death must come to all. Sooner to some, later to others.
Still an
The guide ship is about
still an
to
interesting UFO design.
It is, yeah. I like it.
Don't you remember your promise?
I have not forgotten it.
You called that the guide ship. And it looks like there are 100 more still in the sky. What are they
Cannot show because the budget will not allow it. We blew it all on the lobster.
Loaded with thousands of those horrible creatures.
Exactly.
Like the one Derek killed today.
Why are they bringing them here?
To raise, for food, a safe distance from their own people.
And they don't care what happens to us?
Derek cared.
Nope.
He wanted to make the earth his home. He promised he would never leave.
And he isn't going to, I have a feeling.
Joe.
I would have used the disintegrator on them, but it will not function without energy supply. It was damaged when you crashed. I had to bluff with it.
It is just as well. They will be the first victims of the Gargan herds.
It's Captain. It's Captain Torture.
Yeah, I like this captain guy.
He brought me.
I am sorry I acted the way I did. I am ready to take my punishment.
There will be no punishment.
It's Space Hitler.
The Emperor.
You are my father?
I am. I have watched your progress since you were born. You have excelled in all things. I was most
It's the
disappointed to
fakest
learn that
beard I've ever seen in my life.
this trip, hoping I would find you had returned.
Has what I have done not disqualified?
That is high school play level,
Am I
yes.
still to...
You were back. That is all that matters. Your mistakes were made because of that book. It blurred your mind, but only temporarily.
How is it you are able to leave the planet? Will not the government structure collapse in your absence?
We will return immediately, as soon as the Gargans are unloaded from the fleet of ships. The people are unaware that I am gone.
Yes, we must leave quickly. If your absence were discovered, it would likely spark the beginning of a revolution. I am not the only one who had that book found.
Just like Joseph
Yes,
Stalin.
I know.
50s
You are
audiences.
tracking down others who may have such books.
Yes, I see the fleet is approaching.
It's a Bible.
They
You can
are
just call it a
flying for radio
Bible.
signals from the guide ship, are they not? Let me be the one to direct them in for landing.
Captain, are the ships close enough to receive the landing signals?
Momentarily, but...
Then go below, Derek. You will bring them in.
What is he going to do?
Derek, what are you doing? Unbolt the hatch.
Looked like Derek went in first and closed the entranceway.
Whatever's in the sky, they're getting mighty close.
Derek has some plan. He's not doing what they want him to, I'm sure.
Master control to fleet. Master control to fleet. Increase speed. Set flight pattern to -0.08. Increase speed.
He's calling it a kamikaze attack on himself.
Yes.
They cannot land.
He doesn't plan to have them land, but crash. They're coming right at us.
Derek's doing it. That's what he planned.
But he's inside there. He'll be killed too. Get down inside the cave.
My son, please think of what you are doing. Turn the ships around before it is too late.
Hold course steady.
There's your stock footage.
Stock footage. A volcano.
Took a little while, but...
He's become one with the Force.
I shall make the earth my home.
The hell?
And I shall never, never leave it.
Then a revolution took place on his homeworld. The space Nazis were deposed, and all was right with the world.
Oh yeah, because they set that up. They said, oh, with the Emperor gone, then the people will revolt.
Question will be, is it going to be an American Revolution or Syria? Space Syria. Oh, that'd be an interesting movie to watch.
Wow. Oh my god, yeah. Wow. That was the ending, huh? Well,
yeah, that was Teenagers from Outer Space from 1959. And my goodness, it was out of pure gold of just cheese everywhere.
Well, Harrison, Brother Harrison, we have watched a film where a man from a very advanced culture was sent to infiltrate, or happened to infiltrate, a more primitive culture, and he ended up falling in love with one of the natives. And then at the end, he had to face the members of his previous culture, and had to make a decision of which one he wanted to, go for. Of course, I am talking about Avatar by James Cameron. No, I'm just kidding. Of course, I'm talking about Dances with Wolves by Kevin Costner. No, I'm just kidding. Of course, I'm just talking about Teenagers from Outer Space by whoever was responsible for this mess. Brother Harrison, what did you think of Teenagers from Outer Space?
I think you had it on the first go there, man. It's a mess. It's a glorious mess, as I have to put it. Like the phone, like in between the thing with the phone tag to
God.
We're so naive. Oh, you came here to rent the rooms, right? Sure, yeah, and it's just everything about this, like Derek's relationship with Betty, like, dang, I really wish that relationships went that quickly. Develop that quickly. Just, oh, brother.
Yeah. They'd known each other for 5 minutes, and she's going, "Hey, come swim with us." They'd known each other for an hour, and they're laying up in the Hollywood Hills, professing their love to each other.
And the giant Gargan, like lobster again. Where was the Army, the Navy, the Marine Corps, and the Air Force? Was this a day off?
Little stylish camera work in there. I mean, a lot of the negatives were all over 50s movies, of course, like lots of talk. Constantly people on the phone. Obviously, they just point the camera at the actor and, here, read these lines. But yeah, very, very, very cheesy, very silly. But a lot of fun nonetheless. That was a very entertaining watch. I enjoyed that greatly.
Yeah, as I did. It's very entertaining indeed. I would classify this movie as 3 Gargans out of 5.
Yes.
I hope you enjoyed our first episode of Monster Movie Mondays for 2023. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe. And remember that links to Historian's main channel and my channel will be down in the description down below. And if this video ends up on BitChute, I have no idea. I don't have BitChute. I've never used it. So just do whatever witchcraft is down below or up above or sideways. I don't know. What's the thing with is it is it Universal Videos? Everything's just down below the screen. I'm going that way. Anyway, guys, this has been Harrison MacArthur, Draco Pendragon, and the world-renowned historian signing off. Be good, kiddos. Peace.